YouTubers, good morning, Rob Moffat. Guys, today we have a fun video. We've got actually two cooking shows or videos this morning, and we've got one that worked and one that didn't, and they're both kind of just as interesting. This one here, it worked. It's delicious. It cost like 47 cents. If you add a cookie and a cup of tea with some sugar, it's like 59 cents. It's delicious. It's got a couple of sausages, a poached eggs, cream cheese, steamed carrots, rye bread. It's delicious. But I didn't start here. I didn't start at this little recipe here. I had to make one that didn't work at all. I thought it'd be interesting to start over here. I've never cooked asparagus before. It's just expensive, and I grew up cheap, expensive guy. I didn't have a lot of money, and kind of stuck that way. But you know what? I said, let's try some asparagus. I saw a photograph of somebody who had some asparagus on top of a piece of toast with a poached egg. It looked delicious. So I bought this asparagus. It was at Walmart. It came from Peru. You imagine they had to grow it in Peru, then put it on the truck and load it to the airport and send it to U.S. And it got to Florida, and Walmart put it in the store, and I bought it, and I waited a day. It probably had at least 4 days getting here. So it wasn't in the best shape, I don't think. But this is what it looked like. A beautiful looking vegetable. And I put some little water in the bottom of the cup to keep it from drying out while I had it in the refrigerator. And I try to take care of my vegetables. You take good care of your vegetables will take good care of you. And I said, you know what, let's try it. Let's get the old egg. And I snapped off the little pieces that were woody. And I got the water boiling for the poached egg. And I saw a recipe where they just wrapped the asparagus in a wet paper towel after they rinsed off the asparagus and cleaned it and put it in the microwave for like 3 minutes. Then I got the water boiling for my egg, and then I turned it down so it stopped boiling and added the egg. So perfect little poached egg. 3 minutes, the asparagus came out. If you want to cool it down, you can run some fresh cool water on it if you're not going to use it right away, but I was going to eat it right away. And got some nice Pepperidge Farm rye bread with seeds, and just like in the recipe video I saw on the internet, put the asparagus on there, and it's not looking too good. Then you take the poached egg after it was all done, a few minutes, and you put it in a paper towel and get all the water off so you don't get your toast soggy. And the egg looks good. It tasted good. It tasted delicious. And unfortunately, the asparagus was woody. Not Woody Harrelson. It just was not a pleasant vegetable. It had a really strong, fresh garden taste, unlike like the asparagus you get out of a can. But the texture was just full of fiber, and it was just unpleasant. And the toast was dry. I'm thinking, what am I thinking? There's nothing on the toast. I should have put some butter on there or cream cheese or something. So my mind is starting to turn now. What can I do to make this again, but make it taste good? I want some vegetable on the toast with the poached egg. What could I do? And I was kind of sorry this didn't work out. I think if you had fresh asparagus, then if you also coated your toast so it wasn't bone dry, and because you can't depend on all of that yolk to coat, you could make like a sauce to put on your toast. But so what could I do? What could I do? So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try carrot. Carrot is the least expensive vegetable. I can make into long strips just like asparagus. And asparagus is the most expensive vegetable. So let's try carrot. And I said, what about some sausages? You can't go wrong adding some sausages. And then maybe some cream cheese. I put cream cheese on that toast. So now it's starting to come together. Put the sausage in the pan. Put the lid on. Add a little olive oil to them and some parsley and pepper. Then I took the carrot and peeled it. Then I sliced it in really long slivers. Put it in the microwave steamer tray. Steamed it for 2 to 3 minutes. You don't want to overcook it. Put the bread in the toaster. Got out the cream cheese. Now this is the dollar store cream cheese. And it says used just like cream cheese. When something says used just like, you know it's not really the same. It's plant-based and dairy. So anyway, it's $1 and it's rather tasty, and the ingredients look fine, unless you live in California. I added a little bit of olive oil to the sausages, just for flavor. Doesn't need any cooking. Now the toast is done. Put a little smear of cream cheese on there, and turned off the water so it stopped boiling. So you don't want the water to boil too hard when you're poaching your egg. The sausage are starting to come together. Now I like to stir my water around, so it's going around when I add the egg. So sometimes if it's not moving, it'll stick to the bottom. And now it's cooking away, and the sausages are done. It's time to go. Put them on the old bread. Put some cream cheese on there, and now we got the carrots. Look at those carrots. After tasting the carrots and tasting the asparagus, I'm going to stick with carrots. I tell you, it was hard to beat. They also look nice on that bread. Sort of like a bridge over troubled waters. A lot of people are vegetarian. They don't want this sausage. God, I'm going to get in trouble for these sausages. I know a few people are going to get after me. But there's vegetarian sausage you could add. And it's starting to look pretty nice. And now, what does that egg look like? Looks pretty good too. So this is a pretty decent lunch. It costs 47 cents. I'm going to go over the individual item cost in just a second at the end of the video. But that's not a bad lunch for 47 cents. That's my fancy pants lunch. Dollar store. Everything except for the carrots came from the dollar store. Well, actually, I did buy the tea and the sugar at Walmart because they're cheaper than the dollar store. But that's a nice meal. And I got the chef cookie jar approval, and need a dessert. I went to the dollar store. One of the nicest desserts you can get is buy the chocolate-covered graham cracker cookies and put them in the freezer. They're really nice. This is just the cup of decaffeinated tea, a little sugar, and you got yourself a meal for 59 cents. So guys, I hope that's something you're interested in, something that suits your fancy, a little fancy pants lunch for 59 cents. I don't know if you can beat it. And this is what the graham cracker cookies look like when you go to the dollar store. So this is what everything costs. Rye bread, Pepperidge Farm, really good quality at the dollar store. Once a week they deliver the bread. You find out what day your dollar store gets the bread. You can get really good, excellent quality bread. Arnold's, Pepperidge Farm, even the sprouted grain bread I've gotten there for $1 a loaf. Little cream cheese, used just like cream cheese, 5 cents. Carrot, I think about 7 cents. Sausages are 10 cents a piece. Egg. Wait a minute, sausages. I'm going to have to change this. I don't think the sausages were 10 cents a piece. Hold on one second. Oh, I'm going to have to change this. The sausages were 33 cents, so going to have to add another 13 cents. 72 cents. So guys, I made a mistake. It's going to be 72 cents for the lunch. And 8 cents for the egg, tea and sugar, 3 cents. Frozen chocolate cookie was about 9 cents, and the total was, like I said, with the change up here, it'll be about 72 cents. So it's still not bad for a little lunch. Guys, I hope that's something you're interested in. I have a playlist down here of recipes that are similar. Got a bunch of people I feature on my channel, no relation to me. You want to check them out. Some of these guys or gals have been cooking for a long time. Got stuff on their channel you might want to check out if you like cooking. I got a lot of stuff besides cooking too. Been doing YouTube for over 13 years. Can't help myself. I can't stop. And I got close to 800 videos and put new stuff on every week. All right, guys. Hope that's something that's interesting to you. And I've got more information in the playlist too. All right, guys. Take care and go out there and make yourself something good to eat. Don't spend a lot of money. All right. See you out there.